Welcome back to another video of Craig's Custom Cooking. Tonight, I'm going to make an Italian meatball subs. I'm going to jazz them up a little bit, try to add a couple other ingredients to make them better. My wife's not really that fond of meatball subs, but I'm going to try to make something tonight that she'll really enjoy. So let me turn the camera around and I'll show you the process. All right, I'm gonna turn my burner on to a medium high. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon or two of olive oil. Move that around the pan. Try to cover the whole pan. I would normally do this in a cast iron frying pan, but we're going to use tomato-based sauces, and it's not good to use a tomato-based sauce in cast iron. These, they're pre-made. I bought them from the store. They're an Italian-style meatball made by Carando. They also make a very spicy one, but as you guys know, we're not fond of a lot of heavy spice in this house, so I just use the regular Italian meatballs. Now we're just going to go ahead and get these out of here. Yeah. Get them in your pan. And we're going to brown these up. As these brown up, we're going to roll them around to make sure all sides get browned on them. And I'll bring you back. I actually turned my heat down to medium. We're going to let these brown up, and I'll bring you back. All right, as these are browning up, move them around a little bit. Make sure they all get brown on all sides. Now they're round, they're not the easiest thing to work with, but we'll get through it. They're actually going to cook longer in the sauce when we put it on. So while they're browning, I'm going to cut up a white onion to put in. Cut it in half. Put the skin off that side. What I like to do is take my knife, cut in, don't cut the whole way through, but cut to almost the end where the root is. Like that. And we're going to get down through. We're going to cut it into about 1/4 inch strips. Like I said, don't cut the whole way through. Just want to cut. We're going to turn this down a little bit more. Now you just cut down through the front, and you'll have your cubed onions. I'm going to start with half an onion at first. I may add more later. There's a couple big pieces. Put them in. All right, let me keep browning this stuff up and I'll bring you back. All right, as you can see, they're all browned up. They're not cooked the whole way through, but we're going to cook them for a while after we add the sauces and the spices, and then we're going to let them cook. So now I'm going to use a half a jar of 5 cheese Bartoli sauce. This is like a spaghetti sauce. This isn't a marinara. So there's a half a jar of that. And I'm going to add a half a jar of the Classico Italian sausage with peppers and onions in it. We're going to add half a jar of this. There's half a jar. Now to this, we're going to add onion powder. I don't really measure these, I just sprinkle them in. You can mix it to your own taste. We're going to taste this after it cooks for a little bit to see if we need to put any more spices in it. This is black pepper. Add a touch of pink Himalayan sea salt. And then parsley flakes. That's everything that goes in this for now. So mix everything up really good. Get all your onions incorporated. You spin your meatballs all around. If there's any spices on top, you want to get them into the sauce. Give this a taste. It's very good. It doesn't need anything else added to it. I'm going to turn my heat up to medium. We're going to bring this sauce back up to a mild boil. I'm going to cover it, and then we'll bring you back when it's all cooked. All right, I have some baby bella mushrooms here. I'm going to actually slice these up and put these in the sauce that I have on the back burner heating. This is one of the things that the recipe doesn't call for, but I'm going to try to do it just to jazz this up for my wife. She loves mushrooms, so I'm thinking if I get mushrooms in there, she's going to like it a lot more. I'm just going to top these up in like 1/4 inch little pieces. It's not hard. I'm sure you guys have all cut up mushrooms before. Let me get the rest of these cut up and I'll bring you back. All right, these are the meatballs. Now I'm going to take the mushrooms that I've cut up here. I'm going to add them to the top. Stir these in. I have it on my back burner on the stove because it's easier to control the heat on that little bitty small burner. I just have it set between low and 4. 5 would be medium. So I have it between medium and medium low, or low. Now I'm going to let this cook for a good hour. because I want all the meatballs to absorb the spices, and then I'll bring you back when we're ready to make the meatball subs. Welcome back, everybody. Now, you guys may be asking what I'm going to do with these 2 half jars of leftover sauce. Later this week, I'm going to be making sausage stuffed shells. So I'll use that when I make those. I have four tablespoons of Kerrygold butter that I melted in the microwave. This is garlic powder and parsley in this bowl. I actually took the dry parsley, I ground it up in my mortar and pestle. Now I'm going to add a little bit of this to the butter. Stir it in, because I'm going to use this. There, I have it mixed in so it has the 2 flavors in it. I'm going to use that on the outside of my Italian rolls that I'm going to make the meatball subs out of. So that is completed. I'm going to set that off to the side for now. My meatballs are done. I'm just waiting on my wife to come home so I can put these together. Let me get the cheese out that I'm going to put on them. I'll show you that process and prepare that too. All right, so the 3 cheeses I'm going to use is Colby Jack. I'll put some of that in a pan or a bowl. I'm going to use a pepper jack. And I'm going to use a large, thick style mozzarella cheese. And I'm going to use some mozzarella, a thick cut. These are my 3 types of cheeses I'm going to be putting in here. So we're going to get in here and mix them all up. This should make a really nice cheese for on the top. You got to watch the pepper jack because of the spices that are on it. Sometimes you think it's molded and it's not. It's just the spices that they put in the cheese. We're also going to use a Parmesan cheese. We're going to put the Parmesan cheese in the bottom and a little bit on top. So I'll bring you back when we're ready to make these. All right, we're back. We're going to take the butter mixture with the parsley and the garlic powder. We're going to rub it on the outside of the rolls. As it sets, it re-solidifies again too, so. Ready. Now, we're going to open up our roll and take some of the sauce. We're going to spread that in the bottom. Both of our rolls. Take some Parmesan cheese. We're gonna sprinkle that in the bottom. Both. We're gonna take our meatballs. I can get about 4 in each one. It's a little messy. We'll get through it. You're going to take more of your sauce, sprinkle it over the top. Take our cheese that we mixed up. We're going to sprinkle the cheese over the top of them. Be generous with your cheese because it's going to melt. That one's completed. Do the next one. All right, let me come back and I'll show you what we do next. All right, I put them both in my glass bowl, kept them up against the side so they don't roll over. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. We're gonna put these in the oven for 12 minutes to melt them. Set my timer for 12 minutes and I'll bring you back when they're finished. All right, my timer just went off. Take them out of the oven and that's what they look like. So I'm going to plate them up and we'll see you at the table. All right, we're ready to eat. We had the 2 meatball subs that I made. I also have some sweet, mild peppers that I really like, the cherry peppers. And I also have a pickled cauliflower that's mild. So we're gonna try the subs and see how they turn out.
Looks good. Very good. I like the cheese.
What else is in it, dear?
Meatball. Oh.
I put something special in it. What is it?
Mushroom.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I like it. I always like mushroom in myself.
I know, that's why I put it in there for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's delicious. I think it's really, really good.
It's very rich in flavor.
Has a really good Italian flavor to it. And then there's 3 different types of cheese on top. I have Colby, Jack, Pepper Jack, and mozzarella.
Oh, I always love the cheese on top. Make it creamy and yummy.
And I'm gonna get a couple couple of these peppers because these are my favorite.
Yep.
You want to fight me? There we go. I'm also going to try pickled cauliflower. You want to try some, dear?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
You want these?
No.
Alright, she's going to get some of the cauliflower to eat with her sub. If you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel. Hit the like button and the bell. You'll be notified of any upcoming videos. And please go in and leave a comment. If there's something particular you want us to cook, let me know. I'll be more than glad to make it for you. This is the beginning of a sandwich week. I'm going to make cheesesteaks. I'm going to make Italian sausage subs with green peppers, red peppers, and yellow peppers on them.
Wow.
And then I have a couple other sandwiches. I haven't decided what I'm going to make yet, but stay tuned. This is our sandwich week. So you have a great night, and we'll see you in the next video.
Have a nice weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye.